gorgeous girls and beautiful boys, men and women. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we make product management easy and fun. Today we are talking about common mistakes new product managers make because let's be real, we've all been there. I was there, and I think what I did was I documented some of my mistakes, and also I noted some of the things I now started doing, correcting those mistakes, right? So it is from my notes that we are getting all those mistakes from. So yeah, before I proceed, I want to take this opportunity, I want to use this medium, this platform to say a very big thank you to everyone that called, sent messages on my birthday. Today is 14th March. Yesterday was my birthday. So I just want to say thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. To those of you that actually voted on that poll and you clicked on car and gold wristwatch, Edako, where is my gold wristwatch? Where is my car? I did not see anything outside my door. But really, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. So let's get back to the video. If you are new to product management, you might already be making some of these mistakes without even knowing it. But don't worry, Timmy got you. Timmy got you. Timmy got so I got you. Stick around and let's make sure you start your PM journey on the right track. So yeah, one of the mistakes, first mistake really, thinking you need to have all the answers. You don't need to have all the answers. Like a lot of new PMs feel like they need to know everything from tech to marketing to business strategy. My dear, calm down, relax. You have escaped. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Let's take it one step out after the other. You cannot do everything at once. You cannot learn everything at once. But as you progress, right, you'll be able to pick up that part of tech, that part of marketing, and that part of business strategy. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room. I keep saying this thing. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room. You just need to ask the right questions and bring the smartest people together. I keep saying it because there is a manager at the end of your product title doesn't mean that you are the smartest person. These people sometimes they've been there before you and they know better than you. So what do I need to do instead? Be curious and ask why. A lot. You need to ask why a lot. Why is this thing like this? Why are we doing it this way? Why do we need to do this before we continue? You need to ask why a lot. Talk to your engineers, your designers, and users to learn from them. So you need to talk to your engineers. And you mentioned something about production environment. What is the meaning of production environment? What is the meaning of test environment? Like you need to ask those questions. Your designers, you feel like this color is too loud. Okay, can we just tone it down? Can we pick this very cool color? Like you need to talk to everybody, and it is the reason why you're doing that is for you to learn from them, right? And the next thing you do is facilitate discussions instead of pretending to have all the answers. You've gone through that course, you've taken all those courses, they told you so many things. Daily scrum call is meant to be for clinical, is meant to start at this time of the day, and you too, you are taking that ideology into your product development team that no, by fire by force we must start at this time. Don't pretend to know everything. Ask questions, ask, deliberate with your team members. Mistake number two, ignoring user research. Hello my dear, why are you ignoring your users? Why are you not talking? Why are you not talking? So many new PMs assume they know what users want without actually talking to them. These are the people that will use it. It's not you. Are you building for yourself? It is a very big mistake, and I know I did it, but it's a very big mistake. You are not building for yourself, you are building for your users. Do you understand? You're not building for yourself, you are building for your users. So what do I need to do? What do I do instead? Talk to at least 5 to 10 users before making product decisions. You shouldn't just assume. You should talk to people, you should talk to your users. We want to do this thing. Oh, what do you think about it? What are some challenges you've been experiencing? What do you think we can do better on this product? Like talk to your users. You can conduct surveys, you can do user interview or A/B testing just to ensure that you are getting the right thing, right requirements from your users. And you also need to pay attention to customer complaints and support tickets. They are good. You see, your customer, your users may not be able to like um explain what they want properly. You are the one that will now collect all those feedback. You collect them, then you're able to refine those things that put this button here so that the button will look this. Your user said they want color purple. You are doing color green. Are you the one that wants to use the product? You should be able to conduct interviews. You should be able to talk to your users, because at the end of it, they are the ones that will use that product. Mistake number three: trying to please everyone. Are you jollof rice? My dear, are you jollof rice? See, have you ever heard of the saying, if you try to please everyone, you will please no one? It is very correct, though. It is 100% true in product management, because this person is coming and they are telling you that today we need to, by the end of this month, we need to go live. Tomorrow we need to do this, like different voices in your head. So who do you want to listen to? So you need to prioritize ruthlessly using frameworks like Rise or Moscow. We are going to get into that. You need to prioritize ruthlessly. Ruthlessly. You cannot do everything. You cannot listen to everybody. You cannot do what everybody wants, right? So, and you also need to say no when needed. You know, I always say something politely. Oh, we understand that you want us to do this, but we already have like this in the backlog. We just want to push out this part of the project. Once we are done with this, we can always go back to this requirement of yours and just fine tune it, and we'll see what we can do. Polite. They will not kill you, because they know that if that product should fail, it is you. If it should pass, it is your glory. So you also need to like say no politely to people. Focus on what brings the most value to the most user. It is not what is fancy. Oh. You have to focus on what brings value to your users. So it is not because, oh, this thing is very fancy. The users know what will bring value to them. Because if that thing is fancy, they will just use it for the time being. When they are done, they will move to the next product that can provide that same solution. Simple. Mistake number four: spending too much time on documentation and meetings. Let me start with meetings. You see, those of you that you like listening to voices, you need to change your ways. I am serious. You need to change your way. If you like listening to be playing music in your house, why do you have to get us on a call for 3 hours? Meetings are not necessary. It's just something that you can just type and send to the person, and they know what to do. Why do we have to get on a call? Like 15 minutes into the meeting, I'm already done. I don't even understand what we are saying again after the first 15 minutes on the call. Why are we spending 2 hours, 3 hours on a meeting, on a call? Day. But some of you, you just like it. You just like hearing voices in your head. I don't know why. But really, PMs often feel like they need to write super detailed documents or sit in endless meetings. But if you are spending all your time on paperwork and calls, when are you actually building great products? One thing I am going to tell you is that you are never done documenting a product as long as the product is still active. The product life cycle has not gone this way. You are going to keep updating that product document. So why not pick this phase, go on, implement it, move to the next phase, document your process, go on to the, like, do it that way rather than you just focusing your energy on documentation. You will not build. You will just become a professor of products. You're just writing documents on products. Is that what you want to do? But what do I do instead? Make your documents short and focused. Ensure that your documents are very short and they are focused. It's something that you can pass to somebody that is not even on your team and they understand immediately. Make meetings productive. Please don't spend 3 hours on a call. Don't spend 2 hours on a call. Maximum 1 hour, please. Let's be done. Set clear agendas and end your meeting on time. Use a sync communication. For example, you want to use Slack, you want to use Loom videos, you want to use Notion to save time. Don't keep people on a call for no just reason. Please don't do it. Mistake number five: ignoring data and making decisions based on gut feeling. Your gut feeling. See, great PMs, they use data. I keep saying this, not just gut feelings to make decisions. If you are just guessing what works, my dear, you are playing a very dangerous game. And I'm being sincere now. You are playing a very you don't even need to, you can gather data either by primary source or secondary source, but you should use data. Don't like your instinct, you're always correct. Hello, it is products you are building. You're not talking to somebody else. You're not talking to a friend, and you are saying your instinct. You are building a product that can make or mar you. So these are some of the things that you should look into when you are building a product and you need to use data. You need to look at metrics like Your DAU, that's your daily active users. How many unique users engage with your product every day? If this number is dropping, you might have an engagement problem. So that is one metric you need to like look out for. Secondly, NPS, that's your net promoter score, a measure of how likely users are to recommend your product. Can a user recommend your product to the next person? If your NPS is low, you might need to focus on user experience and satisfaction. You also need to consider retention rate, conversion rate, and churn rate. These are very important metrics to track growth. You also need to use tools like Google Analytics, Mixpanel, Amplitude to track user behavior. I've mentioned this in previous videos. Google Analytics, Mixpanel, and Amplitude. Those are very, very good tools for you to track user behavior. You also need to combine quantitative data with qualitative data. Your quantitative data are your numbers, and your qualitative data are user feedback. So one cannot do without the other. You have to use, they go simultaneously, they go hand in hand. You use them together, your qualitative and your quantitative data. Mistake number six, trying to do everything alone. But Leo, superhero. You are my superhero. Well done, superhero. Product management is a team sport, to be honest. If you try to do everything yourself, you will burn out. That fact that you should be burning out is your mental health that will burn it out. You burn out fast and probably make bad decisions. When you are tense, when you are pressured, you make bad decisions. So what do I do instead? Trust your team, trust your engineers, your designers, and your marketers. They are there for a reason. Be a great communicator and keep everyone aligned. Learn to delegate and empower others instead of micromanaging. You have a front end developer, you have a back end developer, you have two designers, and you're just putting the workload on just one person. Why? You are wasting time, and you are just putting pressure on your team member. So ensure that you are not micromanaging, you are delegating and empowering others. That is what you should be doing. Mistake number seven, not thinking about go to market early enough. I'm shy. When I started, right, I made this mistake. I was so bent, a I was bent on product development. I wasn't even thinking about go to market strategy. I just want to build, I just want us to start, I just want to document. And I wasn't thinking about, okay, after you've developed this product, after this product is ready, right, what's the next thing? So amazing product don't sell themselves. The best products out there, eh, there was a go to market strategy. You didn't just start using the products. It was because some things were put in place. That was why you were able to know about the product. So if you don't do go to market strategy, right? If you're waiting to the last minute, hey, if you're waiting to the last minute to think about launch and marketing, you will struggle to get adoption. You will definitely struggle to get adoption. So what do I do instead? Involve marketing and sales team early. So what I do now is that whenever we have a draft and they say, oh, we are working on this particular solution, this particular product, I ensure that my sales team and the marketing teams, they are engaged from the onset. So for example, let's say we are going to be having like 4 meetings every week. Two out of our meetings, they are on board. We just look for a time that works for everybody, and we ensure that they are on board. They understand what we are trying to build. They understand the objective, the problem we are trying to solve. They understand it clearly. We are not waiting for them until when we are done. Also, I also engage my QA team at the beginning of that at that ideation stage, right? I engage my QA team. I don't wait till when we are done with everything before I start sharing PRD or FRD, that's product requirement documents or functional requirement documents with them. I ensure that they are also onboarded at the beginning of that product ideation, so they know what this product is about. They understand if it is an edu app, if it's an e-commerce application, is it one of health tech products. They know what the product is about. Also, you have to have a launch plan, announcements, demos, and early access. How many users are going to test this product immediately we go live? What are we going to create demos? What are we going to do? Announcements? Are we going to send out like a bulk messages to people that we have this particular product coming out? It can even be a feature. You have to have a launch plan. Also, think about distribution channels and how your product will grow. So it's not just about launching. So How is this product going to get to the end user? How is it going to get to the end user? How are we going to ensure that there's consistency in our users, the retention rate? What are we going to do? How is this product going to get to everybody? You need to also map that out. So there we have it. Some of the mistakes I made and what I did to correct those mistakes. These mistakes are very popular to some of us, and some of those things I mentioned are how we try to avoid them. So did any of those mistakes sound familiar, or have you seen another big mistake that I missed? To be honest, there are so many of them. So if there is anyone that I missed, you can just drop a comment below and let's chat. And of course, if this video if this video helped you, if you found this video helpful, if I've saved you today, you know what to do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That bell, just tap it. So that when we drop another video, you'll not miss out. So that you don't miss out on any video that we will be dropping next week. So ensure that you have that notification bell turn on. We are here to make management easier and fun. So until next week, ensure that you have a happy and beautiful week. Aye.